All right, you guys, I just launched my website. I sat there for the first 11 minutes just staring at the screen, and then I instantly was like, no one's gonna order. No one likes my stuff. Got sad, you know? Be like, oh, should I take it down? I just get so sad. So I'm trying not to overthink it too much. And I wanted to pretty much move on to the next thing, right? But one thing that I was thinking about was like, hey, like, calm down, like that was the hardest part. The hardest part was launching. The hardest part, I think that was the hardest part, was actually trying to get everything together to launch. And launching, not, you have to realize not many people get past the part where they plan. They just plan, and then they don't really take action. But I gotta give myself credit for actually taking action and doing it. So if you're in my boat and you're like, oh, I launched my website, like, man, big kudos to you. Keep it up. Stay encouraged. Me too. I'm talking to myself, stay encouraged. What we're feeling is really normal. Quietness right after the launch. It can mess with your head, but you are not a failure. Most first day launches, they usually don't pop off right away, especially for us that have like brand new brands. I'm pretty sure orders will come in as we keep the momentum up. So let's keep up the momentum of posting and working on our business every day. Here's how we shift our energy, because this is important to stay encouraged. So here's how we reframe our launch. Let's remember, today wasn't about sales. Today was about you opening the door. Today wasn't about instant sales. Today was about me opening the door. Today was about me making it real. Today was about me giving people somewhere to land when they're ready. So even if no one orders, let's remember that we still built a real brand and that we've proven that we can ship. We gotta remember that we've created a foundation that we can now market. So big ups to us. Stay encouraged. Go eat. I'm about to go eat. But yeah, keep at it. All right, stay encouraged. Toodles. Last night was so frustrating. I spent 2 hours. I spent 2 hours trying to set up my thermal printer, my Fomimo thermal printer, so that I can make content and do like an unboxing and how to set it up, and then also do a video of my first printing out my first order that I got from my website launch on Friday. And that thing was not working with me. So yeah, so now I gotta make content of how it wasn't working for me. So frustrating. I went to sleep so mad. I've never been mad. This is my first time being upset while I started my business, because it was that frustrating. I even took a long break. I had some cereal. I went, spent like an hour and a half trying to work on it. And then I went back, tried another 30 to 45 minutes, and it just wasn't working. So I was like, F this, I'm going to sleep. Figure this shit out tomorrow. Or I could just get my enforcer, aka hubby. We'll see. Hopefully, he said he was going to help me out today, so hopefully it works out. So I'm so excited because I don't have any like stickers or anything right now. But I was able to use the thermal printer that I purchased, and I finally figured out how to use it. Ugh. But yeah, I was able to use like the 4x6 labels that they sent with it, and I kind of made like a mini gang sheet of like the stickers that I want to cut out and send with my first orders. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. I'm happy I found a loophole around it, and something that helps with keeping my costs low until I can, you know, order my own stickers. Yay! All right, what a week. I just wanted to go ahead and recap on week 1, my first week, as it was a really busy week in starting off our week. It was a really busy week in week 1. I started off with launching my website. It was really exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. I was able to get one order in through my website launch, and I was able to make my presence known throughout social media. I ended up having to create a Facebook business account because I started getting like random people adding me on my personal Facebook account. So I was like, oh yeah, no, that's kind of weird. So yeah, so I created a Facebook business account, and I can't wait to get that started. I ended up taking screenshots of the number of followers that I'm beginning with this year, and I'm excited to compare my numbers, what I am going to end up with at the end of the year. I had a lot of great feedback with my videos that I was dishing out, and a lot of supportive people, friends and family, and just people that I haven't talked to in a while. They would comment like, yeah, this is hella dope, or man, this is tight, and it was, my brand is geared more towards like Samoan women, but a lot of my guy friends and a lot of the men too were hitting me up like, oh man, this is just giving me a lot of kudos, and that boosted my confidence up a lot to keep going. Another thing was, even though I put my brand out there that it's it's Samoan, it's for Samoan women, I also had a lot of non-Polynesian customers or family and friends who would reach out, and they started asking me for custom orders. So yeah, so that started coming in too. One thing that I really enjoy about building my brand from the ground up is that I get to actually learn how to do all these things to help me save money. But to also I like that I came up with my own, or I learned how to build my own website through Shopify, and that I'm learning how to create thumbnails for my YouTube videos. Yeah, like this is all new stuff to me. I'm just having a lot of fun doing this. Another thing that I did this week was I also unboxed my Fomemo thermal printer. And although that was kind of frustrating in the beginning, okay, so the first night that I unboxed it, I tried my best to set it up. I followed the instructions, and the instructions part, like that went through. But when it came time for me to use my thermal printer to do my labels for my first order from the launch, it wasn't connecting. Like, I wasn't sure what the heck was going on, but it wasn't connecting. I was getting frustrated. I ended up taking like probably like a 45-minute hour break, came back and it still sucked, still couldn't get it. So I was like, whatever, wasted 2 hours of my life just staring at the screen. But good thing is I ended up getting it the day after. Oh yeah, for my launch, one thing I would change that I noticed that for my launch was I didn't even post the link. Like, I didn't post the link. I just assumed that everyone knew. I posted the QR code and I assumed everyone knew how to use the QR codes. But there were still people asking like, okay, where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? So I just kind of like, use the QR code, but you know, whatever. So just don't always assume that, always provide many different ways for your customers. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up, so that's I'm trying to crank out some shirt designs for Valentine's Day. But I also got the idea of maybe making matching Valentine's Day cards that probably match like the kids' shirts. Yeah, so that's an idea that I had, and I think I'm gonna try that out this week. For week 2, I have a couple of designs that I was able to come up with, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share that in a couple of days. I'm still working. I think I have like one out of 4, 1 out of 3. Still deciding to see if that's something that I want. I know I'm gonna post the t-shirt designs, but I'm still trying to figure out how to attach the design so that my customers can purchase the digital product or the PDF and print it out themselves rather than having me do it. So that's still something I'm gonna look into for week 2. And then I already shared about the vending opportunity. I was supposed to be a vendor at an event that was actually not really an event. It ended up being a scam. And so I made a video on it, and even that, I got a lot of, everyone was being nice to me. But some people actually referred me to some events that they're familiar with. So this week I'm also going to be working on signing up for those. So I'm going to try my best to sign up for all these events just so that I can start showing face out in public and stuff and getting my shirts out there. But yeah, so that was my week for week 1. It was a very busy week. It was even more busier just because I was doing my best to keep up with all my all my content creation. Here's my calendar. I create a little calendar so that way I can try to keep up with my docu-series and all the little episodes and just my planning. So I'm happy to say that first week it was successful, and I was able to post pretty much every day something on some type of platform. But yeah, so can't wait till next week. Yeah, so we'll see you next week on week 2, and yeah, bye.